Hello, Steve White, Steve Arts 89. This is interesting. I didn't know this was even happening. Apparently, Netflix is doing an adaptation of Joyce Carol Oates' kind of renowned, I was almost going to say classic, renowned, very, very fictional biography of Marilyn Monroe. In fact, she says it shouldn't be considered a biography. It's loosely based on Marilyn's life, which sort of makes it problematic because, but they did a miniseries version with Poppy Montgomery, who I didn't think was a very good Marilyn. She's a good actress and she was good as Norma Jean, but I just couldn't buy her as Marilyn. She didn't really work for me, so I was disappointed by it. I love the fact that Kirstie Alley was in it playing her mother. Or was she playing her aunt? She was playing her mother, I can't remember, but she was in it, and I was kind of shocked that, it was filmed in Australia, and they filmed some scenes at the Windsor Hotel, which was it the Windsor? Either way, it's on my tram line. I used to go past it every day, and I went past it when they were filming the movie. And they actually edited the film in the editing bay that I studied at my university, at La Trobe University, which I got to see in the credits. They credited my university in it, so that was fun. But I never got to see Poppy Montgomery as Marilyn or see Kirstie Alley when they were filming, because I didn't know about it early enough to try and get on as an extra, or just to sort of find out where they were shooting and that. But it was just nice that it was shot in Melbourne, and when I watched it, it was okay, but there were some issues. And I'd like to think, I don't know, they're either going to go really far with the sort of icon and the legend of Marilyn Monroe with this sort of story, or they're going to try and pull it back more into reality and make it more like her real life. I'm sure they're going to take one of those approaches, because otherwise they're just remaking the same story that's already been done. And I know it's already a book, but they can stray very far from that, I think. So, I don't know. So the actress who's going to play Marilyn is Ana de Armas, I think her name is. And the big controversy, which I should mention first, is that it's gotten an NC-17 rating from the MPAs. So people are freaking out like, oh my God, you can't have an NC-17 rated film. Now you kind of can if it's violence. Apparently you can get away with that. But if it's naughty things, and I think you can imagine what sort of naughty things a semi-fictional version of Marilyn Monroe could get up to. There are some very interesting explicit scenes that are in the book, so I'm not sure how far they're going to go with it. I hope they're not going to exploit Marilyn and just make it gratuitous and so forth for the rating, for the attention, for the gossip. I hope they don't do that. I want them to really honour and respect Marilyn and do a compassionate, which is what the novel was. So I hope it's a compassionate look at her and her life, even if it's, fictionalised. Andrew Dominik is actually directing it. I'm not sure if it's an actual film. I know it's streaming, it's going to have a limited theatrical release, but I'm not sure if it's going to be a long miniseries length, because the book is huge. Like, you pick it up, it's like this big. I'm like, that big, it's huge. So I'm not sure. I don't know much more about it. I didn't even know about it till I saw this, which I saw yesterday, and I don't know why I managed to forget about it. But I was looking through CBR to look at the article on He-Man, and I saw the article of Marilyn coming up next. I guess obviously they know what I'm looking for. They've got my data. They know what I'm looking for, so they advertised the right article for me to want to read next. And yeah, I just read it then, so that's all I know. But I'm excited. I love Marilyn films. I'm a huge Marilyn Monroe fan. You might be able to see a couple of Marilyns behind me there, and Breathless Mahoney in a box. I've got a whole bunch of Marilyns. And I just don't know. It's like a double-sided, double-edged sword. The highly fictionalized nature. It means they can just go really far with some of the things that people can just shy away from with Marilyn's real life, because they don't want to expose her or exploit her, or sort of speak about people who are still living, or just insult the memory of people. Doing something very fictionalized, they can create just other characters and do things and sort of tell stories that they wouldn't tell with the real life sort of adaptations, I sort of think. So they can do that, but they can also go way, way off in the distance and turn her into like a totally different character. So it's dangerous both ways, because they can really focus on things that are really deep and can explore Marilyn's character that perhaps people only speculate on in the other novels and adaptions and biographies. but they also just go totally off the chart with it and off the map. So I don't know. I'm going to be optimistic about it. I'm looking forward to it. I don't know when it's dropping, but God, I might have to get Netflix just to watch it. I haven't had Netflix for a long time. I was boycotting it thanks to another series. I haven't had it for a long time, but I'll see. I'm going to go. Feel free to share, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if you have any information on it. Anyone in the comments, let me know if you know anything about the film. I don't know anything about it other than what I just read in the article and what I just read out. But I'm going to go. Feel free to share, like, comment, subscribe. I just said that. Sorry. Bye.